Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Kelsey. I'm an actor and voice actor living in Chicago. And today, I will be reacting to the long-awaited That Zone between Area 50 and 52 by internet historian. This man. The videos are few and far between, but when they happen, they are very intense. And you can tell a lot of work was put into them, and they're fun to watch. So, yeah, good times. I'm excited. Area 51, I think I love Area 51 content. I love, like, seeing people speculate and be like, what could be inside this area? Is it alien? Is it big gun? Is it both? And people, like, claiming, like, yeah, I tried to run up to Area 51, and they shot me in the leg, but I'm okay now. Like, it's all wacky, and I love it. So I'm excited for this. And I wonder if this is going to be about, like, the Area 51 raid that happened a while back that, like, apparently some people actually showed up for. I don't know. I'm curious. But fortunately, the historian is here with some history. So we're going to learn. We're going to learn today. Before I get started, though, I wanted to let you all know, again, that we have a Twitch channel. Most of us reactors stream on Twitch. I am on there. Right now, I'm on there Tuesdays at 12 p.m. CST, or CDT, as the case may be right now. And yeah, we've got Kira Fridays at 6:30 p.m., Kit Saturdays at 1 p.m., Michael and Zach Mondays at 12 p.m., and then I am on Tuesdays. So come join us. I am trying to play, for the first time, Planet Zoo. So it's going okay. It's a complicated game, but I'm learning, so come watch me fumble. Laugh at me, but in a nice way, please. Cool. Wow, Area 51. All right. We got Alien Font.
Aliens. They exist.
History Channel.
And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just look up at the night sky.
The moon is hollow and there's reptilians in it.
Shoot at them and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the CIA. Just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence?
I wonder why.
There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse, locked up tight in Area 51. And so our story begins with one man. Joseph Experience. On June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower. Right. Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the
Oh my gosh.
51.
Here we go.
And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah. Huge.
View for yourself this incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
what in the fuck is this?
we have, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
These edits.
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle.
You know,
almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
He's going wild with these
the
edits.
saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh, my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking...
What? I'm not even doing anything.
Drop dead.
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
Deal.
The fuck out.
Deal.
All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
Wow.
These revelations were sent out all
Beautiful.
over the globe
Not a
using
Spotify
beams.
freaking...
And it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with knowledge.
Who killed JFK?
Flooring them with the revelation of it all.
Oh no, not the fact fries.
And soon they were
Ranked him with the
with
spear.
righteous curiosity.
Chemtrail mix. Oh, I love this. This is so stupid.
All right, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That
Oh gosh.
big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the
course.
idea.
And you see, it reached the right man at just the right time.
Oh
A
man.
21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
There he is. Where's the
He
hat?
had heard about aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them.
Can aliens
No
love?
doubt. But what could he do?
Enhance,
How could he
enhance,
possibly
Google
get
image.
into Area 51 to check him out.
Think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51, I would be shot and killed. Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed. But Scenario 3.
What if
there were
we
so many
did a
of us,
raid?
Thousands. So much fodder that they eventually ran out
Forrest
of
Gump,
bullets.
Squid Game
Then
cast.
Surely
That's a
is
stacked
gonna get
raid.
through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They can't
Literally
stop
also,
all of us.
of course this happened on Facebook.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook
can't stop
algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
I did join this
There's a lot
group
here
because
to
I
be
thought it was
excited about.
hilarious.
I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending button.
Oh, the motion trail. The shadow. Do it.
Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees. People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them. Rapid
There's
firing
so
them
many.
out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down.
I saw the feeling kind of cute one.
And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is gonna raid Area 51.
Young people
Are
from
you going,
all over the globe
PewDiePie?
are joining up to fight for the future.
Nigel, a runner. Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Silent, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Time to put his gun down!
No!
We need soldiers. We need you all.
And just like that, the game was on. Airtime. Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love
Oh, this guy again.
To be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and anywhere.
Jam, a man of fortune.
Will you break these chains?
What is that from?
Wherever I go, There you are.
NordVPN.com.
Stop staring at me, Brad.
Internet historian.
No, thanks. Look, I just...
Yeah. There's just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience, and I know women. Good morrow to you, miladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international.
This is terrifying.
Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it?
Only
when your
available in
dishwasher gets
Turkmenistan.
No more. Oh, I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new product, Threat Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think
the looped same women laughing is terrifying.
Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. All right, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. You could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more seriously. Have you heard about their amazing prices?
Is that a beach? When did we go to a beach?
Tell them who sent ya. Ad over.
Back to aliens.
Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a
Norton
bit of
Pro
background on
virus.
Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps.
Broom Lake.
It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery.
People
Until
are like,
1997,
people are like,
the
oh, it's
government
all
refused
underground.
to
It's mostly
acknowledge that it
underground.
existed.
The aliens
That
are
is, until they were
underground.
forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit.
Because I love listening to people's silly theories about this place. There's like a whole theory that people have like, oh gosh, that people are like, I wonder if he's going to go into this. That, most of Area 51 is underground, and there are like 80 levels underground, and like different alien civilizations, alien species have their own level, and they have humans down there like trying to like keep apart the alien species that don't get along and would just kill each other because they need them all to live in harmony so they can do their research. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, it is some poor Nevada resident's job to clean up lizard man poop 72 stories below the ground. Thank you, essential workers.
Suit was about the death of two men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality that seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft. Motherfucker, don't you tease me. Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest
great tech.
Of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here.
It's in New Mexico.
And the final thing that we know is that security.
It was a weather balloon.
Top-notch. They have that thing locked down.
What is that footage from?
So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before?
There they go.
Yes. Several times.
Yeah.
In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire. He was shot dead at the scene.
I mean, but at the same time, the metal cylinder, what was that? That seems, if you're gonna break into a military facility, why would you, I mean, don't, but then why have a cryptic looking like cylindrical object. That's like, what is that? Get it away from here.
And there was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. I will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged.
It was Ryan Gosling this whole
He decides to
time.
start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip. Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks. It's like 6 in the morning and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport.
As he apparently does.
Then he decides to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just
what is he doing? Why does he do this?
Planes, almost crashing several times before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up." His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51.
Homie, that's not the way to do
as
it.
sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out.
I mean,
so he bails
I don't know
back
if there's
to
a
the
way
limo,
to do
tries
it, but
make
don't.
an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point,
a limo too, the most conspicuous type of car. I mean, any car is conspicuous on an airplane runway, airport runway.
he is quickly arrested. They
No,
take
not
him in
Ryan
for questioning,
Gosling.
And he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One.
Ooh, of course.
And by the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob. And someone owes me millions of dollars.
Someone.
Later on,
you know who
the
you
bomb
are.
defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights.
This dude.
Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending
I'm sure the
death threats
lawyer
to for the last 3 weeks.
loves this.
Amazing. After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment. Or so they say.
Ooh, how convenient.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this.
What
that
the
means we're going to
government
have to be a
doing?
little more covert. So over at Area 51,
Yeah, by Naruto
the
running.
military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers. This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so serial that they even
Studying
went
the
over
technique.
nuances of
Oh gosh, you just know that somewhere, probably not in like a PowerPoint, but somewhere, someone was telling like a 60-year-old man in like a business suit or military uniform exactly what Naruto running meant. And they were taking it very seriously.
Naruto running.
That I
This
love.
is a real slide, by the way.
No. No, it's not.
It required a real demonstration. Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief.
Wait. This is real? Stop it. Look at this dude. I love this so much. Yo, what if... I'm just like, I wonder if this dude knew, like, what this was beforehand, and that's, like he was just, like, a military weeb that they were like, okay, you know what this is. You're the resident expert. You teach us. And then he took it very seriously. Or if he's just some poor dude, they were like, listen, you have to learn about this. Go learn, go report, come back with intel. Either way, it's great. And this is so funny.
And they
runs very fast, in which a person runs very fast.
To Reddit.
I guarantee most people who are Naruto running in real life are not running very fast.
Use our tactics against us.
Oh, so good.
So if the military decides to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
His Apple Watch.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to do a music festival. For the government, let's do this.
All right, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada. A town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents and practically no infrastructure. Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party.
Military, I hate it.
State. 3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Lincoln County
I'm ready.
is trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people. And Sheriff
that cowboy
Kerry Lee
hat.
has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that we can't cope with it.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And
Hold on, Mark. Group D.
I love this running gag that Mark Zuckerberg is like excited about hosting. He's in on this event. I love that.
I'm going to take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and she was like, so she texted me, she's like, the FBI's here, answer your phone. So I was kind of scared.
FBI, open up.
But
this report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus
that's
that was
actually
to from the base.
We're going to pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons. Not automatic weapons. Automated, whatever that is. No,
drones
instead,
probably.
They think there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing, or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological...
I mean, I don't know what happened. I saw the Facebook group or event said maybe attending, haha, and then I never looked at it again. So I don't know. I know some people showed up, but I don't actually know what happened. I mean, it makes sense that they would be like, okay, well, people are stupid, but we can't rule out that something actually might happen.
Biological, radiological, and explosive
This is wild.
material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group getting involved as well. The corporate press.
Yeah.
Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching
Well, it
millions.
began as a joke. Now it's turned into something much more serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by Late Night Haha Man number 1 through 7.
Much more likely they'll see them tasers.
See them tasers.
It's just a big joke.
say they're interested just keeps growing.
Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
You're a goddamn genius.
Fine.
What?
We'll make you take us seriously. Let
Nah, it's just people saying haha funny. Training! Oh no.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
Oh no.
And so the Raiders began training.
Stop, I don't like him looking at me.
We train for Area 51, so let's go.
Sandwich. They began pushing their bodies. Pushing their will. Pushing their spirits.
Oh my gosh.
Pushing their minds. Pushing their friends and family's patience to the limit.
This is...
Who wants to call me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And
Mark's there
what
too.
Fitness will be like in the metaverse.
Oh,
As we zero in
this was all
on the
Mark's
day of the
plan.
raid, the count is up to 2
He
million.
grew his hair
attendees,
out
that
and
puts
got a
us
little
on par with the
goatee,
world's
started
largest
drinking Monster
standing
Energy
army.
and did this whole
So to
thing.
coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups
Weebs.
such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Piles, the Chads, the Crackheads,
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Florida Man,
Florida Man.
the gay Reddit mods,
Okay, this thread is locked.
and the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So, Godzilla comes in from the east while
I
the
remember
Australians
seeing
make
this
a
stuff. It
distraction
was
that
so
allows
silly.
Dominion cosplayers to breach from the south.
Cthulhu
Of course,
cultists,
these very serious
Keanu
strategies
Reeves.
would have to be disguised as memes so that they could
Of
be spread
course.
across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being... Although, not everyone was as tech-savvy.
This page is being monitored by the federal
Authorities
government.
managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview
Rock
on the
throwers.
television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take them out.
This is so silly. What
Okay,
about
so
the
remember how
festivals?
we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival?
We're raving.
Wink, wink, wink,
Not
wink.
raiding.
Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges, so.
But it's 2 weeks away, so it's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people.
With fancy
but
fonts
his
and
main
everything.
business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water,
He's self-aware.
food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
and Matthew said,
she's kind of right
Matthew
in a
then
way.
took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in.
I had no idea this was this extensive, like at all. I just thought it was like funny, big viral thing. People made memes, like there were news reports. Ha, that's it. I didn't know there were like actual sponsors and people spending lots of money. I had no idea.
It's the fun night. We're saved.
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing. It has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for Alien Stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead
Downtown
to go
Las
to
Vegas?
Vegas.
What is downtown Las Vegas, though? Does he mean the Strip? What does that mean?
Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story. Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided...
She has a Bud Light thing. Is Bud Light playing both fields right now?
to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and
oh, that's still happening?
Her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Cancelled, but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled, but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas, which has the former promoter of the first one, and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances, by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess.
Yeah.
People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket, and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas.
Sure. Oh, wow. It actually happened.
Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
The one little sign.
Oh, yeah. Now has come to an abrupt halt.
Don't let the aliens get you, kid.
Exactly.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points, but we don't know. To protect my mind from interference.
We have a warning.
Don't let me leave, Murph!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff. How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know.
And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones.
Paranormal lawyer.
Wild that people spent so much money. Well, maybe some that didn't, but like people spent actual money to come to a teeny tiny town that they probably can't even stay in. They probably have to like camp or something or sleep in their cars just to meme out in the desert. Wouldn't catch me there, but I respect it. That's dedication.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name, or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life.
Good for her.
Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here.
It's a lot of porta potties. Maybe people are sleeping in the porta potties.
The medical's here. The food is here. The people are here. And most importantly,
the aliens are here.
Toilets are here.
That is important, though.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Honestly, though, like memes aside, like that is good for her. Like legitimately, that's a logistical nightmare to have to like pick up the pieces after like the fallout of like some kid's plan like not coming through, and then you're stuck. You've already spent this money. You're trying to revamp an event. Like, good for her for actually having made this happen and maybe having turned some profit out of that whole mess. Like, the toilet showed up.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for.
But still an event.
Commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
You think of yourself as being around?
I do. Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
But don't let's forget Hiko, or the Hiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
Alien Tequila.
If you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold. For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Hiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Hiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees.
Were they?
Range.
Maybe 50 people here.
Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
where's
at
the
all.
Cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the
cheeks.
This
is
Where's
like
the cheeks?
the first of a big thing.
But it wasn't. In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to...
Those poor... Not the dancing alien in there, I see you. Honestly, though, like, I feel so bad for those, like, press people who had to, like, just report on nothing. But also, hey, make your own fun.
To cut their losses,
I'm sure
canceled the whole event.
You know, they did.
Okay. The
Okay.
show, it's very, very, very expensive, and it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen by
Vegas. Yeah, there's more infrastructure, places for people to stay. They can go elsewhere other than just this. Like, it's gonna happen. I had no idea this happened, by the way.
And then we decided
so they have the freaking UFO ride, of course.
I don't want to live it.
The Las Vegas alien stock.
He's got a point.
Was a smash hit. They've got Carnival Ride.
I wonder if you can buy those cans on eBay. I'm sure someone's hoarding them, hoping they'll be a collector's item someday.
It's photo ops, video games, and
oh yeah, whatever that thing is called.
Who could have
that video
this?
game.
You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Arundel,
yeah, what's
operations
happening?
were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a undercover presence here.
And they were giving stern...
I really hope at least one of the undercover people was wearing, like, an elaborate alien costume. Like, they were like, well, I have to go in, but I might as well go in style.
Warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see
Hashtag millennials
raid Area 51 today.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Huh? You triggered my trap card!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, but successfully having the tweet taken down and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event.
Okay.
The raid.
The raid.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
Mark. Notice Mark's absence at any of the parties. You know, he's gonna talk the talk, but he's clearly not gonna walk the walk. See if he shows up at the raid. I'm just realizing also in this moment that I say clearly a lot. I'm just waiting for the day that someone makes a compilation of me saying clearly like 800 times. And I'm sorry for all of you for if and when that ever happens. All right, day of the raid. The castle. It's always Norton. I wonder if anyone actually did show up. The cactuses! Half die. I love these American white men just speaking Japanese. Oh, they're too powerful. Oh my gosh. You know, I see why Internet Historian takes a long time to come out with videos. Because you know they're gonna be bangers. You just know. Takes a long time to make a masterpiece. Press it now. Armadillos. I love the cinematic experience of what the raiders were hoping would happen. No. This is so intense. This is what the military was. He did make it, okay. He is also on the ground. A man of the people, if only for Area 51. This is what the military was afraid of. That dude. The toilets are here too. The limo. The landscape is mirrored. Oh no. Oh no, not the mighty dodecahedron. Tragedy. But what remains? Oh no, not the same copy and pasted body. The casualty rate is only 99%, sir. It's raining. Who's getting the signal? The Germans? Is it Kakashi? Ah, yep. They just needed their health potions. Okay, yep. Everyone's powering up, showering a gun. This is so intense. Music. Hey, that's neat. I'd recognize an alien room. Parking. What will they find? It's all true.
Thank you for saving us.
Is that boobs?
We are so grateful and horny.
I hate it.
We wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs. And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
Big ups to the voice actress who did that. That is very silly.
That was pretty close to something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Yeah.
A million people.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200.
Yeah, no one was actually gonna do that.
It's not the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
Throw him over!
No!
People mostly behaved themselves.
Leave the dog at home.
It's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So. Yeah.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation
It's awesome.
prize. Get some
Ready
of
for
the Area
space.
51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
Of
So I
course.
came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
As a pet.
It's like Halloween, but we're just
standing in the desert.
People.
Yeah.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No? You watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have.
That's a good strategy.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone. Just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence.
Ooh.
God bless them.
Oh, no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
His fifth metatarsal. Is that a foot I see?
Who decides to just start walking. Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home.
She's going home.
She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine.
Ouch.
But soon it was time to wrap up.
The storm is over.
Because everyone's mums were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
Announcing to the guards at Area 51, yeah, I'm going to sleep now. I love that. The end.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing.
Mark, he's got more for us. Thank you, Mark.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all
big boy.
of us.
We think we have seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Okay.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6.
6.
Okay, fine.
Love it.
Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not?
How are you gonna get out there?
All of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water.
Please help me. I love that man.
They can't molest us all. Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event.
Oh, what is that from?
Everyone had a pretty good time.
Predator or Prey?
Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for?
Sure.
It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Dame. Wow. That was... I know on a lot of videos, I'm like, wow, what an adventure. But truly, I'm so happy. I never knew I needed closure for the whole Area 51 situation, but I got it, so I love that. That is so funny. I had no idea. So I knew, like I said, that small group of people showed up there and nothing really happened. But I had no idea that the music festivals or the controversy happened with the 2 alien stocks and then the 1 random other one. That is alien tequila is a thing. Wow. I loved all of that. That's so good. The highlight for me, though, had to be the Air Force briefing with the guy demonstrating Naruto running and Naruto Uzumaki himself on a slide for all these military men to see. That's so stupid. I love it. And thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and I'll see you next time.